This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
And now, stop me if you've heard this before on the Toddcast podcast.
Simply put, retired Canadian beach volleyball Olympian Sarah Pavan is a legend. The career notes alone read like a highlight reel. She played college volleyball at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, where she was named Most Outstanding Player in the 2006 NCAA Div 1 Women's Tournament. Honda Sports Award in 2007, Honda Broderick Cup in 2006 and 7, AVCA National Player of the Year in 2006, three-time Big 12 Player of the Year from 2005 through 07. And, academically, she has a degree in biochemistry, perfect 4.0 GPA, an absolute force. You saw Sarah represent Canada at the 2010 World Championships in Japan, then pivoted to beach volleyball. She qualified for the 2016 Summer Olympics. She and her partner won all three Pool E matches, then faced another Canadian team in the round of 16 and took them in straight sets. Their run ended in the quarterfinals against Germany, but that was a real taste of the Olympic stage, and more on that in just a sec. She was named to Canada's Olympic team again for Tokyo 2020, the COVID Olympics that didn't happen until 2021. And the conversation truly goes everywhere. Marvel movies and superheroes. We talked soccer, meeting Donald Sutherland, the music of the Eagles and the Beatles, growing up emo, superstitions. You really should check it out. It's on our YouTube channel right now. And back to Sarah's outstanding career: gold at the 2018 Commonwealth Games, gold at the 2019 Beach Volleyball World Championships, fourth at Huntington Beach, major hardware global podiums. And stop me if you've heard this before, Sarah talked about her standout memories from winning gold at the 2022 Commonwealth Games.
I mean, winning.
Yes, of course.
Winning always helps. It was actually my first time in the UK.
No way.
Yeah, so I enjoyed that. Actually, at the closing ceremonies, Black Sabbath played, and I was like...
No, like the actual band?
Yes.
That's awesome.
They were all there.
Like Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne was there. He looked rough as hell, and he was like, it looked like he was gripping onto the mic stand to stop him falling over, but he was there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so all the musicians and stuff that grew up in Birmingham, they were either performing at the opening ceremony or the closing ceremony, and I thought that was amazing. Yeah. Like Duran's from Birmingham. Sure. It was great.
Yeah. And how long are you there for then, for the Commonwealth Games?
We were probably there for 2 weeks, between 2 and 3 weeks.
Okay. So a fair amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you get to check out the sites a ton, or not really?
I mean, I hopped around watching different sports, and then I, explored the city a little bit, like the bull ring and the canals and things like that. There's a lot of downtime. Yeah.
That's cool. That's got to be one of the best things about what you do, hey? Is checking out other parts of the world. And
I've been very fortunate that I've gotten to travel to a lot of countries. Through indoor, I was living in different countries for 9 months a year. So you really get to get immersed in the culture. For beach volleyball, the goal is to not be able to see anything, because then that means you're winning. If you have time to go check things out, it means you lost early. So I'm very lucky that I've gotten to see a lot of stuff.
Stop Me If You've Heard This Before on the Toddcast podcast is powered by the HomeDwell Group. Buying a house? Selling your home? Contact Kyle at homedwell.ca today.
The Regency era. You might know it as the time when Bridgerton takes place, or the time when Jane Austen wrote her books. But the Regency era was also an explosive time of social change, sex scandals, and maybe the worst king in British history. And on the Vulgar History podcast, we're going to be looking at the balls, the gowns, and all the scandal of the Regency era. Vulgar History is a women's history podcast, and our Regency era series will be focusing on the most rebellious women of this time. That includes Jane Austen herself, who is maybe more radical than you might have thought. We'll also be talking about queer icons like Anne Lister, scientists like Mary Anning and Ada Lovelace, as well as other scandalous actresses, royal mistresses, rebellious princesses, and other lesser-known figures who made history happen in England in the Regency era. Listen to Vulgar History wherever you get podcasts.
For 8 years, we've been asking the same question over and over again. How did this happen? My name's Mandy.
And I'm Melissa, and we're the hosts of Moms and Mysteries, the true crime podcast with over 55 million downloads.
We're two Florida moms who are obsessed with mysteries. Each week, we do deep dives into fascinating true crime stories.
We cover everything from infamous cases like Casey Anthony
to the bizarre and complex crimes right here in our home state, like the shocking murder of FSU professor Dan Markell.
We bring you the facts, but with warmth and wit you'd only get from two friends who have been hooked on mysteries since childhood.
Join us for new episodes of Moms and Mysteries every Tuesday and Thursday.
Listen to Moms and Mysteries on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast.
Hi, this is Rob Benedict.
And I am Richard Spate. We were both on a little show you might know called Supernatural.
It had a pretty good run, 15 seasons, 327 episodes.
And though we have seen, of course, every episode many times, we figured, hey, now that we're wrapped, let's watch it all again.
And we can't do that alone, so we're inviting the cast and crew that made the show along for the ride. We've got writers, producers, composers, directors, and we'll of course have some actors on as well, including some certain guys that played some certain pretty iconic brothers.
It was kind of a little bit of a left field choice in the best way possible.
The note from Kripke was, he's great, we love him, but we're looking for like a really intelligent Duchovny type.
With 15 seasons to explore, it's going to be the road trip of several lifetimes. So please join us and subscribe to Supernatural then and now.